This is ACT Math Problems Part 2, and this is another typical ACT math problem. When x equals 5 and y equals 3, by how much does the value of 4x squared minus 3y exceed the value of 3x squared minus 4y? Now, if you are one of my regular subscribers, you would immediately recognize something out of all this. These are number line formulas right here. Okay, this all goes back to my discussions of Rene Descartes and Euclid. So this should come as no surprise to you. Alright? Matter of fact, if you were to plot these on a number line, okay, you were to plot these in the Cartesian coordinate system, you would actually end up drawing probably two lines, and they would intersect at some point. Okay. But let's just forget about that for the moment. Okay? Because you now know where that comes from. Alright, now, all we have to do on this one is first take these two numbers here, and we're going to replace these variables with those numbers. Remember, variables are nothing more than numbers in disguise. So that x is disguising the 5, and that y is disguising the 3. Okay. Alright, so what is 5 times 5? Well, of course, that's going to be 25. If you multiply 25 times 4, you're going to get 100. Now, that takes care of the 4x squared. But now we have to take care of the 3y. Well, what is 3 times 3? Well, that's 9. So, you're going to subtract 9 from 100. And the answer you're going to get is 91. Alright, that's the first thing you're going to do. Now then, the second thing you're going to do is you're going to replace this x here with 5 and this y here with 3. Well, what's 5 times 5? Well, that's 25. Multiply that 25 by 3 and you get 75. So that's the first number you've got. Okay? Now the second number is, if you multiply 3 times 4, you get 12. So we're going to subtract 12 from 75. And what do we get when we subtract 12 from 75? We get 63. Now pay close attention to that word exceed. The answer you get from this is going to exceed the answer you get from this. And what they're wanting to know is how much more did the answer of this exceed the answer of that? Well, we already know that the answer of this is 91. We know the answer of this is 63. So how much more does 91 exceed 63? Well, let's find out. Oops. Dang it. 91 exceeds 63 by 28. So what you would do is you'd look down through the 5 answers and you would find the answer of 28, and that would be your answer. And that's how you solve that kind of a problem. Now believe me, there are lots of ACT math problems on here, and they can be as funky as, and they can actually be more funky than this. So continue to watch my video series, you're going to need it. Alright, I will tell you more in a future video. Stay tuned.